Alright, what you see here is a Hunter Sojourn ceiling fan in 52 inches. It's an anti-grass fan, and I'm showing it with the oak blades. And I honestly think this fan looks better with the oak blades, to be honest. I actually like fans more with brownish fans with walnut blades or rosewood blades more than oak usually, but this one is an exception. I actually think it looks better with the oak. Also, because of the finish it's in, I feel like the anti-grass goes very well with this with the oak on this fan. But yeah. I really do like the oak on this fan. It's very detailed. And all those black parts are the actual insert right here on the oak. These are very solid blades. There's the Hunter logo. There's the fan motor, the vents. This is removable, but I just don't have it attached because it's just easier to take it off like this. Because this thing can be a bit tricky to remove right here. So yeah, I just have it like this so I can just take it off easily, so I can take it apart and stuff like that. So I was able to flip over the blades. There's the canopy, and I moved some of the fans from this corner over there out of the way. Put some of them on my bed because this year this fan moves a little bit more air on high because I feel like the more stuff surrounding it made it so it didn't move as much air as I thought it would. It does move. It moves plenty of air, but I feel like but it's to see if it moves more air. It's just a little test I'm doing right now. So maybe I need to keep that corner less filled up. Like when I do videos and it's a bit filled up, just move stuff on my bed and put it back once I'm done testing the fan. But yeah. Here it is with the oak blades. I think it looks better with the oak blades. If those go up, it would probably go up like this. But yeah, there's one blade, this one right here. It has a little black thing right there. That's a bit strange. But yeah. Here it is on. So this part separates, and you have to basically attach everything together on the motor. It's not that difficult. But yeah, basically on the dimensions, which is another fan that was very similar to this, the top part of it, like where the switch cap is and stuff, is very similar to this right here. It curls in and then there's like the switch cap right there. That's the difference with this. Not only the vents, but it has a different switch cap, which is something that not so many people notice that much. Well, I think this one looks a bit nicer. That's just honestly, but I like the vents on it more. That's just my opinion. But it's a very nice fan. So let me go ahead and start off on no. Let's just see how if it performs any different than it did before. I feel like it's probably gonna be the same, but I feel like there's more stuff in the way, kind of causes it to not move as much air. Okay, I'm feeling decent breeze on low, especially for low speed. It's actually not bad. But not so many fans I feel a breeze from it right from the start when I started off on low. But yeah, it's definitely a more powerful fan from Hunter. I would like to get one of these in white, in bright brass and black finish. Those are the ones I want more out of all of the finishes this fan came in. But an anti-grass one I can do with, as I'm okay with having an anti-grass one for the time being. It's definitely a nice fan though. I like it a lot. Moves good air too. I am feeling a bit more on low already actually than the previous video, to be honest. So I think it was just too crowded in that corner. That was planning for moving more the amount of air that should have. But yeah. Has a nice low speed to it. I feel yeah, it's a very nice low speed. It's not extremely fast. Like it goes a bit slower than the low speed on the Infinity and the Passport 2 that aren't the two fans that are installed. They have a bit of a faster low speed for a 52-inch fan. But it's like even slower than the Hunter low speed, I think, honestly. So I do like that. It's just the look of this fan too. Yeah, like it has it's a very slow low speed in my opinion, but it's still still do feel nice, a little gentle breeze from it. Yeah, let me go ahead and move it. Oh, just move it up to medium. Well, I'm already feeling a lot more from a medium. Oh yeah, it's definitely moving more than it was before. There's more space to gather up there, so that was definitely interfering with the air movement last time. This fan, it might be installed in the living room. I would have to get a spotlight for it. That's the only way I'd put it in the living room, guys. I'm sorry if you don't think this fan will look good with a spotlight. I've seen how a dimension looks with a spotlight, and I think it looks pretty unique. Since I do homework in my living room, and I always point the spotlights facing down for lighting. So it's just so that I need it. I basically need it for the living room because I can direct them all face down and such. But yeah, this could be the next living room fan. If either this, or the Infinity. Maybe the Infinity because I actually have a light kit for it. But maybe after the Infinity, this will be next. I'm not sure. But I do like bright brass more than antique brass, so I feel like I'd be more willing to do the Infinity. Probably feel like this fan would be more difficult to install, honestly. But yeah, it's moving a very good amount of air on medium. A lot more than other fans that I felt on medium, to be honest. Like some of the Casablanca fans, I didn't feel too much air from it on medium, just from over here. This one I'm feeling a bit more on medium. Of course, those fans go faster on high and they move more on high, but this one actually has a very good medium speed. In fact, it would actually, just medium speed is actually enough for me to cool down. This fan would cool down the room pretty well, just a medium speed in my opinion. Not as much as I would like it to, but just medium speed is actually it moves a good amount of air on medium. And it's strange because the motor on this seems to be the same exact size as the spinner motors from the other fans from the 100. It could be wrong. It could be a little bit bigger, but it does move more air than the other ones. But it has the same type of motors like the spinner motor from 100 fans in the 90s and such. But it might be a larger motor. I'm not sure. I didn't really take a look at it. I didn't really put it next to another 100 motor from the 90s to see if there was a difference in size. But it's definitely something different about it that makes it move more air. Could be the pitch, but I feel like it has something to do with the motor as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move it up to high. Oh yeah, it's moving a ton of air on high speed. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a bit more than I did before. Some tape that was on the fan. Let's move that out of the way. I was on the Studio Series remote that Mark Wilson brought over. This fan definitely hauls quite well, to be honest. This might be like it's probably my second most powerful Hunter fan aside from the original, honestly. I have been hearing some people say that this is this Hunter's second most powerful fan after the Hunter original, and I actually am starting to believe it. Definitely want to get one of these in white for my bedroom. That would be one I'd probably keep in my bedroom for a long time. Although I do like the Delta 2, but this is more my style for a bedroom, honestly. This is something that I saw when I was a kid. I really had something that I thought was very cool looking as a kid and such. Yeah, it's definitely a very good air mover without a doubt. Definitely would have no issue cooling down a large room. Something you can kind of hear like the blades rattling a little bit against the basically like with these blades I forgot to mention for the Hunter fans like the blades when they attach the blade on, you have like those little grommets and the blades and those screws that attach them to it. That's what these fans use to attach the blades to like the piece that like holds them onto the blade arm. I guess it's very similar to like how you attach the blades for a Hunter for a Hinton Bay Windward 2 and such. I'll go ahead and bring it up close so you can hear the air movement. Oh, you can definitely feel more air movement this time than last time. Yeah, it was just way too crowded. I didn't want to have too many fans there, so I had to push a few of them on, put a few of them on my bed and put some of them close to the wall. In case you can hear some more underneath it. Well, not that much. Before I was able to hear more from underneath it. It's definitely a powerhouse. Shut it off and put it on reverse. Just do a spin down. Yeah, I think I honestly like this more with the oak blades on it, which is pretty surprising. I just feel like the oak walnut on this fan I'm just not a big fan of. If it was the reddish walnut, I'd probably prefer that, but it's very dark looking. And I feel like this gives more of a nicer contrast to the fan than the walnut that this fan comes with. The only flaw on it is there's that blade that has that little black dot on it. But man, it's not a big deal. I am tempted to try to just like show again with the walnut blades so you can hear the air movement better on that one, but it's really the same thing. Also, I just want to take this apart and put it back in its box so it's not in the way, because tomorrow I'm going to be too tired to do it since I have classes tomorrow. Alright, so I'm going to put a complete stop. Let's go ahead and start off on no reverse. If I didn't need any lighting in the living room, honestly, this would actually be up right now. But I do need a light above me that gives off good lighting and one that can actually direct to where I need it. So, but I do know someone I'm going to be buying a spotlight kit for this fan, the antique brass one for this fan from. So once I get out, I'm not sure if I'll test it on I might test it later on again with the spotlight kit just to see how it looks. This isn't. If you guys don't want to see it, just don't see the video. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's more for me to like really see if I like how it looks with spotlight kit. Like in this finish, I know I like it how it looks with the in white, but maybe I don't like it as much in antique brass. Yeah. Okay, then go ahead and move it up to medium. Does a pretty good job on no reverse. Same thing with medium. Although it's still speeding up to medium. But yeah, it's a nice fan. I'm definitely glad I got it. And so I'm glad this is one of the first fans I got off of eBay along with the Neutron Hug the Ceiling. I'm going to be trying to get more fans from eBay little by little, but I still need to get some other fans from collectors I've been needing to buy from for a decent amount of time. They'll be kind enough to hold on to some of them for me. Such as probably the fan that it's a few fans I actually need to get from him. But yeah. So here it is on high. Wow, it's actually definitely moves a lot of it on high. On reverse especially. This fan is definitely a powerhouse. I'm definitely glad that I got this fan. I wish they still made the dimensions even on the cover, not as good as they would have been, but I feel like as a fan that they should have still made because it's something that's pretty modern looking. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the fan. And that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more videos to come.